Change, evolve? Has it evolved? Has it
No, not at all.
What do you do?
I'm real worried about that.
Yeah?
No, yeah, it changes all the time. You know, it's depending on news stories and whatever else comes up. I like talking about things that I care about because that way, like I said, I doubt I'm ever going to make older age.
The stuff you talk about drinking.
I'm 14 now, you know, so age is really lapping me.
But that's another thing about your age. You talk about stuff as if you were brought up in this sort of Vietnam era.
The 60s, right.
But you were a babe in the 60s.
My brother was older, so I think that music sort of bled through the walls into my little baby room. Mm. But yeah, that's the era that I like. I don't really see how you can discount an era when the philosophy was peace and love. Mm. Doesn't that still pertain at all?
Yeah.
I think it's ironic that in the 60s, kids made the peace sign, peace, and now all the kids are going, forget it, Satan. Yeah. Something's happened, you know.
Or they turn it around. Listen, what do your parents, does your dad kind of get on the phone and say, hey, Bill, love the Dangerous album and love the Relentless one?
They hate it, you know. Well, they don't hate it, but they just don't approve of the language, you know. My dad will go, Bill, do you have to use the F word in your act, son? Bob Hope doesn't need to use the F word in his act. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, but Bob Hope doesn't play the places I play. Put him in some of these joints. I love to see his act. It'd be like Richard Pryor.
Do you play some kind of dives? Or do you choose?
I used to. I don't anymore.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Well, I have a choice now.
Isn't it sort of more
Let's see, Bill, the Queen's Theatre in London, or you want to go to Alabama?
Well, you're going, where's your first port of call?
Glasgow.
Hey, home of Billy Connolly, they'll like you.
What does that mean? What do I have waiting for me? Can I bust this crowd into Glasgow?
Are you familiar with kilts?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who are the British comedians that you like?
I like, when I was a kid, I saw this Charlie Chaplin movie called City Lights, and it really blew me away, because not only did I not notice it, and it just didn't have dialogue, and I didn't even notice it. You know what I mean? It was just so well performed. That really struck a chord with me.
Have you ever had what, if you're in show business, what other people called a real job? You know, what parents call a real job.
Yeah, I've held 2 real jobs. Well, you know, I just don't get along with bosses. I used to always get, Hicks, how come you're not working? You know, and I go, well, there's nothing to do. And he go, well, you pretend like you're working. And I go, well, why don't you pretend I'm working?
Good point.
You get paid more than me, you fantasize.
If God forbid something happened and a doctor came to you and said, Bill, sorry, there's no way, you can't tour anymore, you can't go on stage.
No, I'd probably, I write too, you know, so. Yeah.
Well, for other comedians or just
No,
yourself?
for like screenplays.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have we seen any? Will we
No, I just started doing it. Yeah, they're that good.
Good. No, you just started. What have you written then?
Oh, I wrote this movie about Elvis, because the big joke in the States is about that Elvis is Elvis.
Well, good luck on your tour, and good luck with Glasgow, Bill. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Hicks.